Hi, Ellen here. I just want to send you a quick video to show my suggestion for a gothy, woodlandy fairy theme. And was it difficult? A tiny bit, because I have to be so careful for it not to become like sugary fairy stuff. And let me show you what I'm suggesting. So this flower really, I think this flower oddly is a bit on the dark side. I don't know what it reminds me of, but yeah, it's a little bit on the dark side. And I suggest to send you a base with greenery, white and a butterfly in mixed colors. I think it looks nicer if not everybody wearing exactly the same thing, but please, if you have an opinion about that, do let me know. And I'm sending you these waxy flowers to wire on, and this is one I did earlier, so you can see it is kind of a fairy vibe, but it's also a little bit witchy, I think. And it can be really nice to add a flower at the back as well, and just for a finishing touch. You know the green ribbon that is on the listing? I will send you that, of course, but if I were you, I probably, in my humble opinion, wouldn't add it on this one. I would use it for decoration. I think if you add the green ribbon on this one, I think it might become a little bit kind of less statementy, if that makes sense, and less witchy, but completely up to you, obviously. And how you make this one is that you simply line the flowers up on the front, and you use the wire to wire them on, and you move along the headband and continue. You add the flowers like so, and you wire around. You might want to put a little one or just a single bud in the middle of the butterfly. Could look really nice. Just one in the middle of the butterfly, and use the wire and move along. Oh yeah, let me show you one other thing. When it comes to sizing, you bend the wire to make it smaller, so they come too big for anyone, and you fold the wire behind. It's neater to do it behind the front so you don't see the fold, but you can fold it anywhere on the headband. And for the bridal one, so the bridal one is white, and at the back there's something quite, it looks a bit random at first, but it's like loads of little wires. And the idea is to take one of these petals, I'm sending you loads of petals, and you insert the wire a little bit into the petal, and you bring it back on itself a tiny bit, and you twist to secure. And then you use a long wire at the front, and you attach it to the base just before the decoration starts. And then you, so all the petals, they have a hole in the middle, and you wire the petal on, and you wrap it around the headband to secure, and you keep threading and winding the wire until you are happy. And it can actually be quite nice to send this around to everybody and let everybody add a petal, like quite beautiful symbolism in that, I think. Same thing here, you make it smaller by just folding the wire anywhere. You're quite likely to have spare of these flowers. You might want to insert a little bit like that. It could look really nice. So please let me know what you think. If you want the headbands to be even darker, I do a lot of events, and goth girls, they tend to like stuff like this. And on a goth girl, something like this looks quite dark, if that makes sense. But I'm sending, as I said, I'm sending a selection of colors of butterflies, unless you tell me otherwise. Let me know. Take care. Bye bye.